Let's talk about 2.1b. The first terminology is a converse. And a converse is when you switch the hypothesis and the conclusion of the conditional statement. So, for example, if you had a statement where it says, let's say our statement is, if you turn 16, then you can get your permit. I know some people already have their driver's license, but let's just say that's our statement. The converse will then say, if you get your permit, then you turn 16. So converse is just whatever is the second statement comes first, and whatever is the first statement comes second. Next, a biconditional statement. A biconditional statement is when the conditional is when a conditional statement and the converse. So when a conditional statement and its converse are true. So this is called an if and only if statement. So for example, if we say, if it is raining outside, then there is water falling from the sky. So that would be our first statement. The converse would be, if there is water falling from the sky, then it is raining. So then we want to check for biconditional, they have to be both true. If it is raining outside, then there's water falling from the sky. Yes, that's true. If there is water falling from the sky, then it is raining. Well, yes, that's true too. So the biconditional, we would say, it is raining if and only if there is water falling from the sky. Try to fix that S. So that's what a biconditional, and you must have the if and only if in a biconditional statement. Going further down, let's try this out. We want to write the converse, decide if it's true or false, and are they biconditional? So the converse, if a polygon is a pentagon, then the polygon has 5 sides. The converse would be, if the polygon has 5 sides, then it is a pentagon. Is this true? The first one, yes. If a polygon is a pentagon, it does have 5 sides. And the second part, if it does have 5 sides, then we do call it a pentagon. So yes, it is biconditional here. Second part, if 2 lines form vertical angles, then the lines intersect. So we can rewrite this as, if the lines intersect, then they form vertical angles. So now we gotta check. Well, if two lines form vertical angles, okay, then they intersect. Well, that's true. If the lines intersect, then they have to form vertical angles. Yeah, that's true. Because if they intersect, and lines, by the definition of the lines, they go on forever. So yes, since they are both true, this is biconditional. Number 3, if you run, then you are fast. The converse would be, if you are fast, then you run. Well, let's check the first statement. If you run, then you are fast. That's not necessarily true. You can be a runner and be slow. And the second one, if you are fast, then you run. Just because you're fast doesn't make you a runner. So no, that is not biconditional. None of those statements are necessarily true. Let's look at number 4. If you like math, then you like science. The converse would be, if you like science, then you like math. So let's check out if this is true. If you like math, then you like science. That's not necessarily true. If you like science, then you like math. Also not necessarily true. So we're just going to say big O no here. None of those are necessarily true. Okay, last one. Rewrite the statement using a biconditional statement. And remember, with a biconditional statement, it has to have if and only if. So if you can run for president, then you're at least 35 years old. If you are at least 35 years old, then you can run for president. We would rewrite that as if, let's rephrase that. You can run for president if and only if you are at least 35 years old. You can run for president if and only if you are at least 35 years old. And then the last one, number 2, if the angle is a right angle, then its measure is 90 degrees. We can say the angle is a right angle if and only if the measure is 90 degrees. And finally, number 3, two angles are supplementary angles when the sum of their measure is 180. So we can say two angles are supplementary. And we have to put in the phrase if and only if the sum is 180 degrees. And that is it.